I was taking a leap of faith, a leap of trust. And this kind of idea of metaphor continued in my first campsite. The first campsite was called Twilight. And twilight, of course, you're looking out here, it's got the sunset, it's probably about the time of day. But twilight has this double meaning. Twilight can mean a period of obscurity, a period of ambiguity, all that moment right before you're ushering in the unknown. So as I sat here that first night before I'm going to take 2,000 miles of walking to walk the entire length of New Zealand, I thought, oh my God, what am I doing here? I mean, the magnitude just blew me away. Can I do this? Do I even have the ability to walk all of this? It could be too hard for me. It could injure me. I could have to stop. Actually, one of the risks I was taking was I could just hate it. I set up this whole thing and I wouldn't like it. Helen Keller has this wonderful quote about risk taking, that life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. I mean, it's the kind of thing that, you put up on your wall to make you feel good and make you feel like risk taking, like doing things, like pushing yourself out of your, comfort zone. But what I love is what she says before that. She says that security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, and avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. When life is changing, most of us, me included, do not want it to change. We're afraid of the unknown. But interestingly, a new body of scientific research tells us that leaning into the unknown can actually benefit us. It can make us more adaptable, more flexible. Now that seems obvious, but that sinking feeling in your stomach when you try to process change, it actually triggers beneficial neural changes like heightened attention, a sensitivity to new information, and a bolstered working memory. You're able to kind of be stronger than you were before you had that change. Essentially, we make better decisions when we accept a volatile and changing world. Backpackers often anthropomorphize long distance trails. We give them great power over us to either delight or to frustrate. And there's actually a saying in the backpacker world, the trail doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about what you want. It teaches us to savor the good days and laugh at them, and to also survive the bad days. Well, there was this day in New Zealand that was unexpectedly hard for me. And you can probably see in this picture that my friends are kind of working their way on the boulders. So it's really hard on your feet. Sometimes you're crossing over and over the river. It was deep. It was just, or it's called a stream actually, but it was cold. And it was really, really wearing me out. Then we went up into the Two Thumb Range. It was gorgeous. Great day for walking. But we had a long, long way to go. And I mean, if you were a bird, you could get there really fast. You could just fly, but we had to go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And at that point, on day 100 of my trip, I completely lost it.
I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. It's too hard.
I hated the trail that day. But when I gave myself permission to feel all my feelings and express them, I was able to move on from why me to why not me. Lao Tzu, the great Chinese philosopher, said, when you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. It's not a guarantee of success, that's for certain. But if you combine these three pieces I talked about, acceptance that things are changing, even just saying it out loud, grieving the past, and being willing to lean into an uncertain future, and then believing that there is more, that life is wide and abundant, can help you reinvent, can help you step into your future. Thank you.